I'm Robert Noll, number 77 daily blues lesson of 365 shorts. Finger placement. It's so important. I teach all my beginning students, and any students I get that are intermediate or advanced, I go, hey, you got to get your finger placement together. It's the most important thing I could show you. I look at videos of other players, and I see terrible finger placement from other teachers out there. They were never taught the right way. When I studied classical music, back in my early teenage years, I learned that, hey, there is a right way, an orthodox way to do things. Finger placement, okay? So hugging the frets, if I keep my fingers open string, first finger, second, third, fourth, my fingers are in position, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever I play throughout the landscape, the geography of the fretboard, my fingers are always in a 1, 2, 3, 4 area, close to the string as possible, but they're ready to play. They're not out here in space when I play other notes or other chords. They're always in, they're ready, they're finger placement. But when I actually bring my finger down to play a note, like this G note, I'm hugging the fret. I'm not on the fret, I'll get a dead sound, but I'm hugging it so I can vibrato it and feel that note. In the chords, any chords I do, it's always hug the frets whenever possible. Sometimes we have to compensate, like an E minor chord. We have to get as close as we can. So it's as close as we can sometimes, the compensation. But back to, I'm hugging the fret, that second finger, that second will feel the note better if I'm hugging the fret. I'm not on the fret, but my flesh is right up against the fret. That's the rule, where you're feeling the fret in your front of your finger, and you're able to manipulate the vibrato and the vibratos, the bends, and the slides, because you learn to slide right up to the fret. You don't want to be on it. Second finger, third finger, always hugging the frets. Fourth finger. So we learn to do that, and we're more accurate than the other guy that was never taught. The other person that was never taught about finger placement, because your fingers are, when you do arpeggios and slides and all the great nuances and vibratos, you're more accurate and it feels better. You're feeling the note. The emotion comes from how your finger placement is. It's the feeling of the intervals. And getting in with your finger. So I'm into that placement wherever I am. Finger placement, get into it. On my Guitar Zone, look at other videos, lectures on finger placement. It's of the most important thing for you to learn.